not going to argue with you or whatever. We want you to voice your point and whatever you need. No cussing and profanity and stuff like that. But tell us how you believe of what's going on. But there's a poem sent to me by Sarah J. Jones of Jones Media Company, records and CDs and stuff like that. And the thing that Darryl be telling folks, put that music in their hand, and I like that. As I flip through these pages here, I want to go to the page that I got there as I talk on it, and that's 936-222-406. Now this group right here is Pastor Walter E. Ellis and the Country Board. It's called Payday is Coming. Now here's the thing about this: what you do here on this earth, good, bad, ugly, payday is coming. God's going to judge. God's going to judge men. God's going to judge nations. Okay? All right. This one's called Payday is Coming. Payday is coming about what's going on here right now, too. Payday is coming. Look at this thing. Trying to push this thing here. It's bouncing up. It's moving around. There we go.
Great gospel music coming your way here. Pastor Walter Ellis and the Country Boys here on House Even Gospel Blog Talk Radio. I want to thank Darryl for sending this our way here on House Even Gospel Blog Talk Radio. Enjoy.
Listen. Sign me up. It's time to go to work. Everybody come on, y'all. It's time to get busy. Payday. Oh, yeah. Sign me up for that Christian Jubilee. Go write my name. Put it on the road. Payday. Oh. Baby boy, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. It's time to go to work. There is plenty for us to do. We gotta work while it's day. Whatever is right, the Lord promised that He would say. Let's go to work. Oh, sign me up. Good God Almighty, I got a race to run. When it's all over down here, I want to hear my Savior say, servant well done. Payday, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. Right. Working for Jesus, it get hard sometimes. You know what? But I'm going to keep on working, y'all. You see, I got a made-up mind. We got to compel sinners to come. Keep working until the day is done. Let's go to work. Preacher, after work. Real soon. and the victory is won. I'm going on home to live few more rising and setting up the sun. And all my work down here will be done. Payday, yeah. I've been in the storm a little too long, and now I'm ready for my heavenly home. Over there where Jesus is, lay down my cross and get my crown. Payday, Jesus got a reward waiting on me. Oh, payday, payday, yes sir. Oh, keep on serving. Payday is coming. So
All right. Payday is coming. Payday is coming, y'all. Do you know that? Payday is coming. And the thing about that is that I don't care what you got going or what you do or anything like that. God is looking and judging what you do and how you do it. Okay? As we scoot around here in this great rocket chair I got here. Our telephone number, if you want to call in now, is 347-202-0317. If you want to call in, we want to go back and tag some folks here. Hold on, let's go back and do a little editing of this. Looks like we got some connected here too close. But anyway, we want you to make sure that you check in and give us a call if you want to talk about voter-suppression tactics in the age of Trump. If you want to call in, you can absolutely do that. That number is 347-202-0317. You can call in and talk to us. Okay, we're going to play. We're going to go play Introduction to Monday. That's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for the one about reparations. And it's got some powerful things in it. I listened to this. The thing about reparation, it's not about punishing. It's about, do you know that go back through history and look at all the things when folks were released from a condition of oppression or whatever. Even when Moses and the children of Israel left Egypt, man, they come out of there with some kind of profit, gold and stuff. And in fact, some of them had that gold and stuff when they went and made that calf when Moses went up in the mountain to get the Ten Commandments. They come out of Egypt with some kind of stuff. Do you know that when the Japanese were interned during World War II, that America paid them? Do you know that when Abraham Lincoln and the signed the Emancipation and the black people, Africans that were enslaved or under the slavery master, that they got paid so much money for each slave that they had let go free? Did you know that? That's in history. But guess what? When black folks that sure enough labored and built and slaved, they weren't paid anything. They didn't give them nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, now this right here is how America might narrow the racial wealth gap. We were talking about reparations and getting it. There should be some monetary things, but there's some other things that should be given. But black folks have been given nothing. But they have been, now here, I have said this, all the stuff that have been, had the opportunity, even though you had to sign for it, and food stamps and low-income housing, all the things. All of those things allowed, applied to black folks advantages that have been taken, or that could have been taken and made a better way. I have said that reparations, you already been given reparations. A lot of times we don't use what we got. Now, this view that I'm talking about here right now is that conservative, white GOP view. That's some black conservatives who believe that black folks had all the chances they need. They have plenty of chances, as they say, pull up by their own bootstrap. They've been given a little bootstrap. Well, Dr. King says that a bootstrap, how you give somebody a bootstrap when they ain't got a boot or a strap. Now, that is something in that, too, as well. The truth about it. America has never come to the understanding about what it did to black folks. And that's why so many black folks, so many white folks, so many people in this country called the USA talk about that as not systemic racism. It is everywhere. I can remember when I came back from working in the military, I went to Vanity Fair. And I went to the university, went to school in Arizona on the GI Bill for marketing and management. And guess what? I managed a retail store in Tucson, Arizona, with 19 employees. That's before I came back in Alabama. As cashing out, as closing, as receiving and accounting for stock, and getting up early in the morning with folks calling me, I can't come in and I got to find somebody to replace them, stuff like that. I did all that before I got here in retail. I knew about markup. I knew about all this stuff. But when I got to Vanity Fair, none of that paid for nothing amount to a hill of beans here in Monroe, Alabama. It didn't mean nothing to them folks at Vanity Fair. The fact that I was a young black man and I wore a beard at the time, woo-woo. And the fact that I wrote stuff for editorials for the Monroe Journal about schools here in Beatrice Elementary, DFC. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Tell you how racist it is. But any other, there was one black person that Vanity Fair that was up in the front office. That's the thing about what white folks do. They always put one of us. They put one of y'all there. You know what I'm saying? Show you that you're okay, you okay, you one of you there. But it'd be hundreds of them. Anyway, listen to this. Wait a minute now. I want somebody to call me now, during this or after this. Because I don't want to be talking, but I'm going to talk if you don't talk. Anyway, the number is 347-202-0317. Okay? You can get that number. You can listen at 713-955-0464 or 347-202-0317. And then again, you can call in at 619-639-4634. Here we go.
From cyber attacks, ransomware, and data theft. Whether working from home or in the office, CrowdStrike's Security Cloud is designed to keep data safe. Check it out at crowdstrike.com/NPR.
This is Fresh Air. I'm Terry Gross. Black Americans protesting the violation of their rights are a defining tradition of this country. Most of these uprisings have brought consternation and hand-wringing, but few have brought cultural change. It feels different this time. That's what Nicole Hannah-Jones writes in her new article in the New York Times Magazine, where she's a correspondent focusing on racial justice. Her article is headlined, "If True Justice and Equality Are to Be Achieved in the U.S., it must finally take seriously what it owes Black Americans." The article uses history to make the case for reparations. Nicole Hannah-Jones created the 1619 Project at the New York Times. It started off as a special issue of the New York Times Magazine devoted to the legacy of slavery, published 400 years after the first Africans arrived as enslaved people in the English colony of Virginia. The 1619 Project expanded to become an ongoing series of articles, videos, podcasts, and discussions about the history and legacy of slavery. Last month, Hannah-Jones won a Pulitzer Prize for the essay she contributed to the project. Less than 3 weeks later,